Dawg and Pier, though, are a team that we have looked at, and Dawg has been in absolute menace. As we start things off here on game number 1 here, and look, to nobody's surprise whatsoever, we are right back to Apocalypse.
You know, yeah, no, right back in the building. They are coming here every time. This is like when you're watching Street Fighter and they go to the training stage every single time. But here we go. So now I wanted to point out that, yeah, Dawg is a menace, but guess who else is a menace? Experience. They're pretty similar in the way that they want to play. They're very aggressive, and they make a lot of off-edge plays, but they're very, like, sneaky with it, right? They control their movement to where they're playing defense, but then turn that defense into offense. But look at this. That's offense right there. Team combo on both players, racking up damage.
I think advantage state is definitely one of the best ways to point out Experience and Maid's strengths, as we see a down air coming right there. And Experience going to go off stage, try and get him. Weapon toss down, go for the dare off the wall, but Pierre's defense is going to allow him to get back on. Instant target shift over to Dawg. But they started off that game actually taking more damage off of Dawg and Pierre, but they were able to finish it out, at least with the edge guard off stage.
Yep, that was good stuff, and here we are. We got Pierre still holding strong onto that stock, want to keep themselves from falling too far behind. And there it is. The recovery with the bow is going to take that stock out, but at the same time, Maid's going to lose that stock. So now, Experience, the only one holding on, you are going to be the wanting to take him out really fast, because Experience is going to really, really study hard to get that extra credit. Yep. Because he's going to come out off stage every single time and try to make sure he robs stocks. Setting it up for Maid. Maid almost got it with that ground pound, but good help from Pierre, making sure Dawg doesn't fall. Dawg in a bad situation again. He still hasn't been able to make it back on stage. And then there it goes. He finally made it back.
Yeah, Experience and Maid pretty much only giving them up to themselves right there. That side air accidentally taking him off the side. Also, increased amount of Kaya we've been seeing of late. This is kind of surprising me a little bit. I mean, Spear's definitely been showing up more, but Bow is not something we see a tremendous amount into, so he does come out on occasion, definitely causes some problems. But Experience has such a wide range of characters. Like, you can see the cannon come out, you see the axe come out, now you see the Kaya come out, and he makes all of them work.
He definitely makes all of them work. I mean, that's kudos to this man's practice and his ethic, right? He knows that he's put in the work enough to feel confident in all his character choices and all his weapon choices. But I think the bow and the spear are phenomenal weapons, right?
I mean, combo lineups. There's also, here we go again, on that same thing what happened with the first stocks, where they got the damage on, and they weren't able to find the knockouts. Experience just missing the wall touch twice. That's going to allow them to get a whole lot of damage on the Maid, who is getting juggled quite a bit. Luckily, he missed out on that. That could have been a stock in favor. That would have put it all up on one stock apiece.
Yep, that would have been a big deal. But the cool thing is, I mean, yeah, he had that extra stock, and then he's going to clean up the final stock of Dawg, and now we got a 2v1, and then he's got a fresh experience to deal with, and 2 stocks on Maid. This is rough.
Yeah, big pointing at Maid throughout the entirety of this first match. That's not going to knock it out, but it's going to be pretty close. Experience going off stage, going to get covered off the wall. You're probably not making this back. There's no rebounding after that. 5 stocks, 5 KOs in favor of Maid in that game.
Oh, yeah.
One of them was also his teammate. But so 5 KOs. He was dominant. 598 damage, 524 for Experience as well. And I think the biggest thing was it's not even like Dawg and Pier were playing bad. They actually were able to put damage on Zip, but they just couldn't close the stocks out.
What I say earlier, timely KOs, name of the game. Got to get them out of there.
Actually,
you can rack up that damage, but if you're not getting the KO, it doesn't matter.
That damage shift changed a lot from the start, because from the start, I look at, like, if you look at the early graph, right, everybody took damage almost evenly. So it was actually an incredibly close game at the very beginning of the game. And then it wasn't. Experience took no damage for a while up here and made the same, holding on to that second stock for a long time. They're going to have to find an answer. I'm taking a look at that right there. At the very beginning, almost everything was the same. It took a while. Dawg did fall to that edge guard that they missed out on getting the knockouts funny enough on Experience and Maid. And then after that, things just started to go downhill.
That is facts. That is facts. After that, it was just kind of the Experience and Maid show. They were dominating the whole rest of the match. Great job right now. They're dominating to start this one. Okay.
I'm sitting there trying to take a sip of my water, and I almost choked on it because I'm still, like, getting too excited. Experience had like 8 hits in a row successfully lining up the Dawg. They have them straight to red already. Well, last game has carried straight over here, Zip.
That was a really good combo, especially for the fact that it was bow gauntlets. I mean, bow blasters. I don't really see that comboing like that very often. It's tough to combo with the bow.
It's not yet. like it's sometimes hard to line yourself up when you're trying to get in position to punish for your teammate as well. Both of them going with a ranged team like setup here. Of course, you have the access to the spear too, where you could use the get bigger combos, but it's basically just combo machine territory. Experience going deep off stage, and he wanted it. He wanted it bad. He gave that one away, but he really wanted to get on the highlight reel, taking out Pier.
He was definitely trying to swag on him and style on him. That was crazy. I mean, you know, the last thing he did was that gravity cancel neutral light. I don't know what that was supposed to do.
I think
maybe
he wanted to read like a really,
or
maybe that, or he wanted like an early recovery read. But that was interesting, to say the least. As Pier still is suffering, trying to just play the game. Dawg has still been really good on defense compared to what we saw in the previous set as well in the elimination top 8. But it has not been enough to help Pier. Pier needs help.
Yeah, the survival's not working out the way that it has in the previous matches because I think it's because Experience is so aggressive and Maid is so timely. Maid's not getting hit and not pressing any issues, and you're getting hounded by Experience at all angles. Nice combination, but you're going to hit your teammate. Put in a situation where, okay, Maid could have got that, but Maid's smart, knowing that Dawg was going to come over to try to help. Tried to land the neutral knight, getting chased out.
That actually helps a lot. You do get a knockout here, but like you said, again, Maid has been impossible to hit. It's continuing here in the second stock too. Falls down, going for the nair, just trying to break up team combo. Experience going up there to try and go ahead and put some damage on the Pier, but Dawg getting in the middle of that to help. It's not an impossible position, but they need to. I think your main focus has to be forced into 2v1 to hopefully knock out Experience or make him maybe go for another deep edge guard again.
I definitely feel like that's the wave. Nice job with the side switch from Maid to get back on stage. But I was getting scared whenever Experience was over there off stage. Oh my gosh, the 2v1 has been created, and this is a fresh stock for Maid. But look, they are not very hurt at all.
That was made off of definitely not what I expected. They got rid of Experience and then instantly got a team combo onto Maid, and all that, by the way, coming in on the fact that this last stock, Pier has been barely getting hit. This is what they needed from Pier to start the game, and now they have it here at least at the end, so they have an opportunity to get game number 2.
Yeah, they have an opportunity, but can still be done by Maid. Maid is doing a good job of not eating too much damage while trying to get his footing on the map. Hasn't really got in there yet, finally, and create some team damage. And I just want to see what he can make shake with these gauntlets. Goes out there, wanted the quick ground pound. I'm not mad at it.
I don't blame it. I mean, you've gotten a couple really quick edge guards on the Pier before. Might as well give it a go right there.
Yep, but that was great defense, that weapon throw up. And now trying to get back onto the ground again. Razor Demon not going to happen, but that one will do it. And the blue team gets one on the board.
It was a bait. It was all a bait. You thought you could punish it, but you couldn't. Also, now we have to look back at that play. Normally, we don't have to look at something like that when somebody's really up. But we have to look at that throwaway stock that happened on Experience. That actually changed. That stock gave them an opportunity to get back in. He fell earlier there, not super early, but definitely a big difference that happened compared to what they had going on the start, where they were up 3 stocks and all of a sudden disappeared to them being down 2-1.
Exactly. That was rough. But either way it goes, I mean, still tied game. You gave yourself some cushion, so losing that game doesn't hurt too bad whenever you know you can get these dubs. You honestly had that game too, so you kind of gave up a game even after you got the first one on your own merit. So you're looking good going into game 3. Just keep your head strong, and then we're talking about Experience and Maid, especially Experience. He's feeling it.
Exactly.
He's ready to rock.
Yeah, here in game number 3, you know, sure you had it's one apiece now. Also, holy crap, we have changed our stage. We're on the Miami Dome.
Yo, okay, I didn't even think about it.
We're in Miami. Well, are you gonna be able to help? Yeah, well, you helped him out. You helped him out. You helped him get knocked out. That was quick ground pound coverage there from Dawg to make sure that save did not happen.
Yeah, that was wild. He went back on the stage and he said, "Hey, what you doing?" It came back over there.
You helped your friend out of the drowning pool, and then you threw him into the shark den. Like.
That is facts. Is that going to be enough? No, it's not. Dawg is going to live up in the sky, so it's a pretty even game right now. Both of them looking to get the highly red damaged players out of the arena. But nobody's really getting hit. Okay, finally puts Experience in the air. There we go. Dawg's going to lose his stock, and Experience on the side of the stage with Pier, but good coverage from Maid.
Yeah, Maid getting in there with that sider just to kind of back off here. But Experience pretty much at any knockout ranges. Deal at recovery should take him out if we can see Dawg get a hold of him. But Maid making sure that he's keeping him separated as much as he can. That side air is not going to be enough to get rid of it.
I can't believe it, actually. I thought that was it.
I'm very surprised. That will do it.
That's it, yeah.
Is it get on out?
The good old 1, 2.
Go on, get.
Go on, get.
All right. Well, Maid currently taking a decent amount of damage right now, but I think one of the things we pointed out quite a few times is Maid's defense has been really good. You cannot have Maid's defense start to falter now, because that was a big part of why you were able to stay in those matches for so long in those first two.
That's facts, and I was getting really, really scared, but finally Experience was able to get them off of him, and Maid able to land the blasters, and goes to the gauntlets. I know that you wanted to make something shake, get something rolling with that weapon swap, but good capitalization by dawg, catching you slipping.
Oh, what a reversal. Side air off the side of the stage. Experience is still going to get back on, but that does give him an opportunity to try and put damage on the Maid. Nothing really came of it, though, so they're lucky that could have been a lot worse. Recovery is going to miss out onto dawg. Over on, yeah, actually, it was dawg on the right-hand side.
Nice toss Maid down there. Oh, Maid is stuck down there fighting with dawg, and Experience is going to fall. This is a really good look for the blue team. No, he doesn't go down there. I thought he was going to fall down there and try to hit a dare, but going to stay right here, weapon in hand, the spear. Okay, here we go. Let's get some team combos going while you got Pier off the stage. No, obviously go for the edge guard. This is the Experience special anyway, but great defense and the follow-up from Maid.
Good job on Maid, recognizing his teammate was getting juggled on. He was getting dribbled on, excuse me,
Yeah.
off on the side of the stage. Because that could have, you don't want that to happen right there. And dawg is in knockoutable ranges. Pier's going to get hit, but dawg still, it doesn't matter whether he's damaged or not. He's willing to be right in the center of everything in box. That's that strength that Val brings you.
Yeah, I think that's what you want to do, right? You have good defense, and you have a great weapon, a neutral control weapon. Just be aggressive. You got the lead, and you just put enough damage to where you guys can close out easy. Nice, and gets Maid out of there. Experience on the side of the stage, barely evading. Recovery's going to hit. I'm worried for him because this is a super tough comeback. Doesn't have any weapons. Looking around, Sayer's going to hit. Double weapon toss, dodge through, and yep, that's the end of your days.
Oh my God, yeah, dawg gets the MVP title for that game. Not only did he get that really solid play off stage, he, I believe it was, what did he go for? I think he went for down sig or something over on the left. We'll see that replay come up in a sec. But after he whiffed that, he got a side air because Maid went off stage to go get him. And then even with that second stock, there it is right there, the side air that got him after he tried to go get the whiff punish. He closes it out here, but holding on to that second stock for a long time against Experience and Maid, that is a very tall task to ask for. And we're going to see Experience finally switch off to Kaya. We're now going to take a trip over to Rayman.
Nice, nice. I'm not mad at the switch at all. You know, you're looking at it, you're like, man, y'all playing top tier. I'm playing top tier too. Same for Kelly.
There's a portion of people who know who that is.
I know I be saying stuff, but I know a lot of it goes over
you made me
people's
smile,
heads.
so I'm like, I got that, but I wonder how many other people got that. I mean, Luke's on screen, and Akuma's on screen, so you should know.
Exactly. That's the point of a crossover. If you haven't went and played Street Fighter after playing these crossovers, then what are you doing? Come on, guys.
Do it now. Street Fighter 6 looking amazing.
Yeah,
right
come on now.
I mean, this game 4 definitely looking a lot better for the start here of Experience and Maid. That is for sure. They got rid of dawg early, which has been the problem. Dawg being, of course, that issue. Throughout the entire tournament, Pier's had a lot of good times where he's closed out for dawg, but dawg is usually the one we saw in the other games where we're like, dawg set this up, Pier close it out. Dawg has been the MVP here, dawg has been the problem here. They need to deal with that here if they want to get themselves to Game 5.
And they're doing it. I mean, the first stock's gone. Maid is holding on strong to this first one. And there it goes. But Experience healthier than Pierre, and Pierre's, they were the same character. We got Ajax over here lining it up and popping it out of the park. He's
Every time I
that
see like a
axe.
perfectly spaced axe side there, I instantly just go for the home run swing because it just destroys your mental when you get smacked by it. But Experience looking way better here on the Rayman, not giving up the first stock yet. They did get the counteractive play. He's still not going to fall in the top, just missing. Dawg just missed space getting that.
Oh, yes, and that will do it. Dawg KO'd over the top while on orange from a nice pickup off the side plat.
I like that Maid went for that too because dawg kept going after Experience in the skies. So Maid said, okay, do that one more time. I dare you. And he went after it, and he made him pay for it.
That was a huge payment too. I'll tell you right now.
He found out.
That's Renison. Now here we go.
Red Center is a big favorite. You're right. They'll come back and take that stock away from you. You thought you were paying for that the whole time? No, sir. But Pier over there in the red, in a bad spot. Dawg trying to body block for him. Ground pound coming through. He's not going to get him. And the side is coming up and getting them back on stage. But that was good defense from Pier to keep this going.
Oh, yeah. Very, very good. And, oh, no, Dawg's all alone out here eating some good hits. Nice. Switch it over to the gauntlets. And there it is. Your stock is, no, the DI.
That worked out. Like you said, doubling up on the neutral lights and not getting knocked off on the top. And that leads to Dawg getting one out of there. But Dawg also getting out of there. 2-1. 3 stocks up in favor over Pier, who has to make this work.
Yeah, Pierre's going to try to clutch it up, but, you know what I'm saying, the hungry red team is trying to put this to 2-2 so they can stay alive in this bracket. Oh, my gosh, you went for a ground pound? What are you doing, my boy? Oh! If he would have got that snatch, I would have been so shook. Because that would have been a scary situation going into. Oh, no, he has 2 stocks. I'm tripping.
Yeah, no, he's fine.
Yeah.
he can afford to make that mistake down there, even though you don't really want to. He had the ability to still do that. And that's going to end it right there. You made it. You still made it. I figured that he was going to cover that. Okay, still, all right. Well, Pier making this last as long as he can. Still hasn't got rid of Experience's stock, and that is going to end it right there. Neutral Light's going to send him packing. Game number 5.
You know what's funny? Experience literally could have KO'd him any other way. Whenever he was comboing right there, he just wanted to swag on him.
Experience plays to get every one of his knockouts onto the dev highlight show ever. Like he wants people to say, wow, Experience was nice. Experience is nasty. Experience is godlike. I mean, he is kind of playing like that. I'm not even going to lie. It carried over because he did 655 damage. Maid did 356, but the thing that will get lost in that metric is that Experience lined up a lot of knockouts for Maid to close him out.
For sure.
I think that's the biggest thing that can get lost in that damage difference with those two, because Maid got the recovery off the top. He lined up team combos for Experience, so he got what he needed to get done in that game as we get game number 5 here, Zip, to try and make it into top 4.
This is a rough one, man. This is where it gets scary. Does your mental stay strong here, or do you fall apart?
That is actually the biggest way to put it too. When you're facing elimination and you just lost the last game and you're the one trying to figure out what you need to do to solve it, that gets to you. But Experience had one free game, Zip, to play that Rayman for them to try and figure it out. Now that the Rayman has had that game out, let's see if they figured out what it was that caused the problems as they send him packing off the neutral sig and almost getting Maid too, as they still didn't get him now, but he is deep in the red.
Their mentals are definitely staying strong because look how healthy they are on these first stocks. Nice ground pound. Wow, what a way to turn that into a KO. I did not think he was going to get knocked out at all right there. That's crazy. And if y'all make the right play, okay, Maid's going to fall. Team combo.
Big team combo damage. Didn't get the final closer, but it doesn't matter. They put a lot of damage onto him to start that off.
That was a lot of damage. That was really good. What's going to be the punch? Okay, he had to hit that hit and then go over and stop Pierre for coming in hot. So that was good. That was good. He couldn't create the KO option, though.
Yeah, look at Dawg still holding on to his third stock here. Refusing to get hit, going to get away. Neutral Light's going to back him off. And, okay, finally falls, but took a good amount of time before he did finally lose that. Very, very close game, though. Even though Dawg is fresh, Experience gets really scary in these situations from what I've seen so far, Zip, where he hunkers down and doesn't get hit as often.
Exactly. That's what I'll be saying about Experience. Experience can play really good defense, but he's also going to put some style on you. See, you fall off on that side. If you don't land that recovery, you could have been put into a real bad situation. Yep. His turnaround stats, if this was 2K, his turnarounds would be 99.
I would have laughed if Maid actually got that sider at the end to knock out Experience, because they had a triple combo and Maid turned his focus and shot over towards Experience. He almost got hit.
Oh my gosh.
But they have taken a lot of hits here. Coming through, not going to find that. Oh, he does find a recovery. Dawg going all the way into the skies. You needed that so bad. As he gets that knockout, now they have an opportunity to get damage on the pier, but they can't afford to fight him too much because of how unhealthy they are.
That has got to feel bad. Pierre's hurting. Dawg should not have lost that stock right there. The red team is doing so great on these second stocks. Jake, they're not really getting any hits. Everybody's playing real cautious. Okay, there we go. Boom. The second stocks fall for the red team, and Pierre's still holding on to that second one. So got a slight lead for the blue team, but this is still very doable.
Exactly. Very doable for all. Maid trying to find a weapon. Actually shifts target focus. He does get it, though. They have axe and gauntlets on deck. Meanwhile, Dawg and Pier looking pretty comfortable, too. Pier holding onto the stock as long as he can. You need that right now, especially, like you said, after what happened to Dawg, losing that as early as he did. That changed a lot about the tempo of this game.
Yeah, he really should not have lost that stock, and now Pierre falls. Now we're at even score. Your boy's alone. He does not get team combo. That's a good look, but you don't have a weapon to really help. Trying to go up there with some uppercuts, and Dawg still running for his keister.
This is what we love to see, man. Game number 5, last stock apiece on everyone to try and keep themselves alive here in Elimination Finals, or excuse me, Elimination Quarter-Finals. Not even gotten to Elimination Semis yet. Cider into down air, pushes them away. Zip, they're getting boxed into the corner. They haven't been able to find their way out. Dawg gonna get sent to the skies. He cannot afford to take another one of those.
Yeah, I mean, maybe one more he can eat, but two more, he's about toast.
He keeps getting hit on the platform. That's the scariest thing. He keeps trying to hustle on the platforms, go for these high knockout plays, and he's getting punished for it. Actually, it's what happened before, too, when Maid got him in the previous games on those recoveries. He keeps baiting Dawg to go up there. Cider, though, puts them both off stage.
Oh, if Pierre would have went a little further off that side, he could have got that dunk, but now he sent out. Oh my gosh, Experience couldn't get the KO. Boom, another one. It's not high enough.
Separates the two of them. Dawg over on the right. They have a power play here. He's going to get him on the side air. Now Pierre, stuck in the last one, misses out on the side air on the follow-up. He goes off stage trying to find him, and he gets the connection, but Experience wasn't there to finish it.
That was actually just to shut him down because that recovery was going to hit Experience. That was so nice.
True.
That was so nice, and so was the recovery from Experience to close that one out. They held on strong to close that one out because they were down.
That was an incredible set here for just fighting to not get 5th place. Experience and Maid are going to move forward to the elimination semis to take on Boomy and Snowy in the rematch that happened earlier pre-top 8.
I know everyone wants to see that. I missed the first match, so I definitely want to watch that one. That was such a great game. We got 500 damage coming out for, well, actually, that's 6. How much did
Let's take a look back
Experience
here.
drop?
Experience 603.
Yeah, that's 603.
That's multiple games where he did 600 plus damage, whether it was on the Kaya or on the Rayman. But the 2 games on Rayman were 600 plus. That switch mattering so much. Dawg and